everyone, yesterday I brought you my Friday Breeders' Cup picks. So today, as promised, here are my picks for Saturday's big races. The races will improve in quality throughout the day with better and better horses lining up. So these fields will be a little more wide open. But that's fun, right? Breeders' Cup races kick off Saturday with race 3, the 14 Hands Winery Juvenile Fillies. I have to go with the favorite, number 10 Songbird, who's going to be ridden by Mike Smith, who happens to be the all-time leading jockey at the Breeders' Cup. So keep an eye on all of his mounts in the remaining races. In addition, we'll be picking number 2, Tap to It, to run second, followed by number 1, Land Over Sea, and number 7, Nickname. Who doesn't have a nickname or need one? In the Twin Spires Turf Sprint, race 4, the number 2 horse, Bobby's Kitten, was last year's winner of this race and will be defending his title this year. Owned by Ken and Sarah Ramsey, a local family, they had wanted for some time to name a horse in honor of the legendary trainer Bobby Frankel. So when their trainer Chad Brown came to the Ramseys and told them that he had the perfect horse to honor Frankel, they named it Bobby's Kitten, and now the horse has won $1.3 million. In addition, keep an eye on number 3, Undrafted, aptly named for its owner, Denver Broncos wide receiver Wes Welker, who was undrafted. Too bad for Wes. Keep an eye out for Wes, as he's been known to throw those $100 bills to fans when he wins. A long shot and my personal pick in that race is number 9, No Silent, a Sunday Silence baby, for all you fans of history. Race 5 is the Twin Spires Filly and Mare Turf Sprint. And we're going to see something we rarely see in $1 million races. Number 4, La Verdad, will be racing on only a week's rest since her last start. A week. She did win her last race. And in fact, it looked more like a public workout as she just blew the rest of the pack away. So if you're looking for a cookie pick for all you foodies out there, another horse you might want to look at is try the number 3, Dame Dorothy, owned by Bobby Flay. He's a very passionate horse owner. You'll probably see him in the TV coverage, and he's a reasonably decent cook as well. My pick for this wide open race is number 14, Cavorting. This horse is on a 3-race winning streak and has only had 1 jockey in his young career. The Filly and Mare Turf, race 6, typically has been won by international horses. So if you're looking for a little luck of the Irish, go with number 3, Legatissimo. Hope I got that right. Who shipped in from Ireland and is ridden by Ryan Moore, the top jockey in the world right now. Look for who he's riding the rest of the day as well. My top pick for this race is a horse that could challenge and pull off the upset. Number 2, Centenario Italia. I think I murdered that name, but it's okay. Before the draw, the trainer, Kieran McLaughlin, said this horse has a shot if it lands on an inside position. And he did, the 2-hole. So other considerations for this race include number 10, Bawana, and of course for my wife, I have to pick number 11, Stephanie's Kitten. All right, for race 7, the Twin Spires Sprint. Well, my pick there is an appropriately named horse, number 5, Run Happy, with millennial trainer Maria Burrell, no relation to Calvin, and baby boomer jockey Edgar Prado, who's on fire, by the way, after winning 3 graded stakes at Keeneland this fall meet. I like this horse to go out in front and challenge the rest of the pack to keep up. Behind Run Happy, well, I see a blanket finish that could include number 13, Private Zone, number 10, Saludos Amigos, number 9, Masochistic, number 8, Wild Dude, and number 2, Kobe's Back, obviously a West Coaster. Race 8, it brings us the Breeders' Cup Mile. In this race, my heart wants to cheer for number 7, Tepin, so bad. Winner of the Keeneland First Lady Grade 1 at the fall meet we just had. She loves this course and is ridden by fan favorite Julien Leparoux. Who doesn't like that? But my bet's not going to be on the French jockey. My bet's going to be on the French shipper. Number 3, Make Believe, and number 9, Esoteric, both trained by Andre Faber. So you might want to consider an exacta with 3, 9, and 7. Maybe the luck of the French with the luck of the Irish all come together. Last year's winner of this race at Santa Anita, number 11, Cara Conti, is also in the field, so keep an eye out. The Sentient Jet Juvenile Filly brings us to race 9. And as long as I've been around horse racing, I love to cheer for local connections and local families. I'm looking for number 7, Brody's Cause, and number 4, Unbridled Outlaw, to compete for the win. Both are trained by trainer Dale Romans and owned by the Albaugh family stables. Toss in a couple other contenders with number 3, Greenpoint Crusader, who should be closing at the end under jockey Jersey Joe Bravo, and my favorite name in the field, number 9, Exaggerator. Yeah, son of Curlin and ridden by Kent Desormeaux. Race 10, the Longines Turf, is a 1.5 miles. That will be a challenge for some of the international horses with the tight turns on the Keeneland Turf course. Number 1, Golden Horn, should win with ease. This should be the horse's swan song. So far in 2015, he's won more than $6 million, winning every big race across the pond. Well, his trainer says this horse prefers firm turf due to those tight Keeneland turns. So if the course is yielding or worse, well, look for number 10, the Pizza Man, to deliver a huge upset and take home the big prize. If you don't win, well, or if you do, especially if you do, don't forget to give me a tip. Also look at number Found, an Irish horse who's running back of Golden Horn, the number 1 horse, all year long. Her team is hoping that she'll find a win. Others to watch are number 6, Twilight Eclipse, who took 3rd in this race last year, and number 7, Big Blue Kitten, who I'm sure will be bet down by the Big Blue Nation. That brings us to race number 11, the Classic. If you're watching the TV coverage at home, you'll be rooting for number 4, American Pharoah, like every person in the world. And my heart will too. I mean, who doesn't want to see a Triple Crown winner also bring home a Breeders' Cup win? The Grand Slam, as they're referring to it. But at the same time, my wallet's not going to root for him because he's going to be terrible odds. Every person out there at any racetrack or online or anything will be putting a $2 win bet so that they can frame it for a keepsake. So the odds are going to be terrible. To go against the odds, I like number 2, Keen Ice, to run down American Pharoah in the stretch and pull the upset, walking off with a piece of that $5 million prize. And remember, Keen Ice did beat American Pharoah in their last meeting. Nobody really is talking about that. And it may be a big task to repeat that, but his trainer says Keen Ice has gotten stronger and faster every day since. Other mentionables include number 9, Honor Code, number 10, Beholder, who will also be prominently featured in the TV coverage. Think of it as the best of the East Coast, which is the Triple Crown winner, and versus the best of the West Coast, Beholder, who has won 15 of her 20 lifetime starts. Well, hopefully I've picked a few winners here, but most importantly, let's all enjoy this amazing time here in Kentucky as we head into what is going to be an incredible weekend.